That's County Talk. It's finished. Notts 1, Bromley 1. Bit disappointing that was, wasn't it, Will?
Yeah, frustrating. Frustrating, the word. It was a fun game to watch, but all in all, it was frustrating. I don't know how I feel about it because I was getting a little, not bored because I don't mind us winning 4-0 at home every week, but the training ground games were getting a little bit. And then we got a decent game today, and I'm not happy with the result. So yeah, frustrated. Definitely.
I think, like the first 5 or 10 minutes, it did look like it was going to be routine, didn't it? And then they frustrated us, and then they actually really put it on us, didn't they? I think that first half, they could have scored 2 or 3 goals, couldn't they? It
could have easily been 3-3 going in at half time, or they could have even been 3-2 up, whatnot. It's just both teams just weren't clinical today at all. Fair play to Bromley, their counter attack was really, really quite strong, and they sort of had their tactics really well worked out. So first off, I thought they were pretty good. I think first off, if they would have gone 1-0 down, I wouldn't have had no complaints really.
Yeah, Will, I don't like complaining about officials on the channel.
Go on. No.
But how bad was the officials today? Mainly the ref.
The linos. They're not done nothing wrong. Really.
How wrong can you be?
How wrong can you be? The ref was dreadful. I mean, it was big decisions, small decisions. He had no control over the game. I mean, like, they just knew that they could take the mick with going down injured, and I mean, just little things like it should be our ball in the box. We've got the ball. He gives an injury to them, and then gives the ball back to them after the injury. It's like, I know it's not a massive thing, but we've got the ball in their box. We could have easily created something from that.
It's just game changing though, isn't it?
Yeah, could be, couldn't it?
Yeah, it is. 100%. We've got the ball in their box.
Yeah, true. Who knows? He was so quick to his whistle, wasn't he? Everything. As soon as one of their players went down, he was very quick to stop the game and sort of calm it down and get them back on it. So yeah, he was honestly dreadful, and I would probably say the worst I've seen. Definitely this season. Yeah. He was just every minute he was blowing his whistle for something else and something else. And it's like, you're wrong.
Yeah, I think the fans in the Cop sang a few songs and they were right about him today. But one thing that concerned me was a bit of a lack of cohesion today, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a big lack of cohesion. It was as if the players weren't looking up when they were passing the ball. They're expecting players to be places where they just weren't. Yeah, there wasn't, especially at the back as well. I think attacking wise, until the clinical bit, I think attackingly we were all right going forward. I think defensively, we just didn't seem in sync with each other at all, and I don't know if that's because Brindley wasn't playing and Rawlinson was in a different position and Baldwin was in. I think the little bit of change to the back five might have been the issue. I think it was definitely something not quite right.
Yeah, definitely, I'd agree with you on that. It's funny, isn't it though, like we played Torquay, beat them 4-0. The last time I checked it was 5-0, wasn't it? Yeah. So it just shows you we did actually play well against a side like that, and the defenders did really well, didn't they?
Yeah. What, against Torquay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there though, was it?
I know, but I'm just saying the difference in the two games.
Yeah, I know what you mean, and it's the same defence, isn't it? And it's like, how... But then we've only conceded one tonight, so it's weird.
Yeah, but we were lucky.
Yeah, we were very, very lucky. Like I say, we could have conceded 4 or 5. Yeah. And Slocum, I thought, would do pretty well. The ball at his feet tonight, not great, but I feel like we put him under a lot of pressure. Yeah. But you are right, it's like, we got a clean sheet on the weekend, but then is that because of Bromley's... Was their offence a lot better? Their tactics seemed pretty sharp tonight. That Cheek was a handful up top, wasn't he? Yeah. So possibly that.
Chickson back on the score sheet. That's good to see, isn't it?
It's incredible to see. That hat-trick is actually incoming. And then after he scored, he had 2 pop shots from outside the box straight after.
Yeah. Confidence is flying from him, isn't it? But yeah, the break comes at a good time, doesn't it? FA Cup weekend, so we've got some time away. Some tired bodies out there tonight, wasn't there?
Yeah. They need a rest. Rawlinson looked absolutely knackered. He obviously got to do more running in that right centre half role than at the centre. Baldwin he doesn't seem fully match fit at the minute. I think that's why his passes are a little bit off. But a break at a good time. I think the main was really good again, looked sharp. I'd have been trying to get the ball to him all the time. Yeah. And Scott looked a little bit tired, and Langstaff just not as clinical. I'm not going to slate him at all, but not as clinical.
That was going to be my final question to you. Well, does it concern you?
No, it doesn't concern me because we've got goals coming from other places. And it has only been, this time last week he scored a goal. So it's like we're
probably a bit complacent with him, aren't we?
We reckon he's going to score 2 every game or 1 every game. So, but the chances he had tonight, you expect him to put away, and that's just the expectation we have on him at the minute.
Well, thanks for joining us.
It's all right.